we're in this great venue, worldwide renowned, has all the amenities, equipment, and the setting for you as musicians. What's the listener's experience like for a musician in this venue?
Well, the more relaxed we are as performers, as recording artists, hopefully that will come across in the way we interpret the music.
And obviously, we hope the listener has the optimal experience. We always hope that.
I'm Linda Jacobson. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
My name is Stephen Schultz. I'm the Baroque flute player.
And I'm Jory Vinikour, playing harpsichord.
Apparently, musicians study the Bach Sonata for flute and harpsichord because it is unquestionably one of the best chamber pieces in the Baroque flute repertory.
The sort of essential repertoire for any flute player. They're technically and musically extremely challenging pieces. They've been recorded by everybody since Moses, but we're trying to make a different statement. Our own personal statement. Exactly.
This recording features 4 sonatas there for flute, in this case Baroque flute, and what we call obbligato harpsichord. That's to say the keyboard part is entirely written out by the composer, Bach, instead of what's more common at this time, a solo instrument with what we call continuo, a kind of a semi-improvised accompaniment. And we have 4 of these sonatas. 2 of them may be very well by Bach's eldest son with Bach's help. These are sonatas in E flat major and G minor. Bach surely had his hand in them, however. And then the 2 uncontestable giant masterpieces, the sonata in B minor, which we're presently working on, and the sonata in A major.
Say a little bit about each other for the. How would you characterize
Jory is
yours?
my favorite harpsichord player to play with. We started playing together, I think, last year, and then we've done a few concerts together. And with a lot of people, you have to talk about phrasing and tempos and interpretation. It just fits with Jory. I mean, he's so intuitive, and I feel like our musical sensibilities are very well matched. So
he's just a consummate musician, consummate artist. He's a joy to play with. Beautiful flute playing, as we're all going to hear on this CD. So it's a pleasure.
I want to hear part 12. You can start wherever you want.
And Jack Vad, what does he add to your recording?
Jack Vad I've known for many years, at least 30 years. He's my favorite set of ears. He doesn't lie, and he tells it exactly like it is, and that's what you want for a producer. He knows exactly what needs to be fixed.
Yeah, so is there some strange fingering that happens around the A and G sharp?
And he knows exactly how to say that to the musicians to get the best result. He's
Very
engineering,
efficient.
meaning he set up the microphones and the soundscape, and he's also producing. He's going through the score and making sure that we cover everything that we need to for the recording.
Precisely.
So he's a great guy to work with. Doing this, it's a process to record because it's much different than a live performance. A live performance, your adrenaline's going and you play it once and the audience responds to it. When you're doing recording, microphones don't lie and they pick up everything. It's like being under a microscope. So you have to be much more careful about what you're doing, but you also want to try to be spontaneous, and that's the joy and that's the difficulty of recording.
So it's the paradox. Really,
yeah, to remain spontaneous over a 4-day recording session and to still feel enjoyment of the music so that the listener will feel it.
That's great. Well, I know you're really anxious to get back and continue recording, so thanks for spending this time
Oh,
with our
thank you,
viewers.
Linda. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.